I'm here to talk about anger today. Don't let anger become who you are. Don't let that define you. And I'm not talking about situational anger where somebody pisses you off or does something to you. You just got to let that go. You can't hold on to that. I'm talking about anger that lives within you, that controls your brain. Don't be a pawn on somebody else's chessboard, because that's what really creates that. Okay? And when you allow anger, you feel like everybody's against you. Nothing's going to go right. Everything's going wrong. Nothing's going to change. It's always going to be like this. And it starts to wear you down. It starts to beat you up. Okay, well, the truth is everything changes, and we've seen that 1,000 times, and you've got to accept that. So stop thinking that way. Stop feeling that way. Okay? If something's not going your way, you can make the change. You can deal with it. But if you don't, here's what's going to happen. If you allow, when you become an angry person, what happens is it metastasizes. It's like a cancer. It just goes throughout your body, and I'll explain that a little bit more. But what happens is you're in conversations with friends, families, whoever, and you're talking about the weather, and you're so angry at whatever the situation's going on, whether it's about the world or whatever, you've got to interject that in a soft kind of way. Well, they understand that, and that gets them pissed off a little. They might react to it, but most people will learn that that's who you are and will not react to it. And they'll just kind of gloss over it and not let it get to them. Then the next thing you know, friends and family just aren't available anymore. Hey, you want to go out for coffee today? No, I can't today. Well, what are you doing next week? I think I'm busy. And the next thing you know, they're just not reaching out anymore. So you're pushing people out of your life, and the only people that are coming into your life are more angry people. More people that kind of define you, more people that are like you, okay? And that really just keeps going and going and keeps getting worse and worse, and next thing you know, you're just living an angry life. Now, what happens when you are angry, and you can't let anger take over your life, you just can't, okay? But it starts to get you sick. The anger goes from your mind and starts to feed your body, okay? Once it starts, getting through your body, you're going to get depressed. Okay? As a matter of fact, you might already be depressed. That might be what's causing the anger. And that depression is going to cause you to find a way to either self-medicate or do something destructive to yourself. And self-medication, alcohol, drugs is usually the way most people deal with it. Once that happens, then it keeps going even further, and then you're in the abyss. Do you understand? So there's nothing good comes from anger. Nothing good comes from anger. As a matter of fact, you don't see boxers in a ring angry at each other. It's a strategy. They throw punches. They're thinking. If they get angry, they're just throwing punches crazy, and they'll lose the fight. And anger does the same thing in your fight. You're just going to start throwing punches crazy and try and get even with people and do things that might cause even more trouble for you. And you're not going to solve anything. You're not going to get anything. You're just going to make things worse. So here's what you got to do. You got to get some help for that. If you're really that far gone, you need to get some help. You need to get something done about it. You also maybe talk to somebody. Start looking at what's getting you angry. Is it really that important in your life? Are you angry at people you don't even know? If that's the situation, you got to stop that, because you can't be angry at people you don't know. And then, okay, this is the situation I'm in now. It's never going to change. Well, yeah, it's going to change. And if you look back, and I encourage people not to look back at other situations you thought were never going to change, they did. Everything changes. The thing is you're going to stop that change through your anger. Okay? Don't do that to yourself. Get out of there. Make sure that you control that. Don't let it control you. It serves a purpose. When somebody does something to you, it keeps them from taking advantage of you, but it shouldn't be any more than that. So, get yourself together. Get rid of that anger. Understand everything is going to change. Your life is up to you. You make the changes. You make the changes the best you can, and things you can't change, you learn to deal with. You don't let them have free rent in your head. Don't allow that, because that's when you're going to get sick. And when you start getting sick, and whether it's psychological or physical or both, you're done. Then if you do allow it to start, well, I got to have a drink. I don't want to do this anymore. You're finished even more. Do you understand? So, I'm pissed off at this guy. I'm pissed off at what's going on in my life. I can't look at it. Well, I can't change that. Look at it. it'll never change. Look at it. A few things. You can change it. It will change. And just understand that you can make a change. You just got to be strong and know you can make a difference. Always be hopeful, never hopeless. Always be optimistic, never pessimistic. There's no reason not to. And please subscribe, like, follow me, do all that, even share this video. And have a great day, have a great life, and don't be angry. It doesn't pay. It doesn't solve any problems. Bye for now.